Welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, home to the Liberty Flames, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this clash and filling up this stadium quickly. In this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. The Blue Hens will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's great. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Liberty's offense will get the first crack at it here. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the
breaks into the open. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to him. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll run the sneak for it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard, but Palmer... Offensive line got in there, and the QB got...
Defense, when they're napping, right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
So Delaware's offense will take the field for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, and I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, winning at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
A 1st down for the offense. Leaves it with the back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The option look. Quick toss. There he goes. Bust through behind his pad. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown Flames. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This option play puts so much stress on a defense because if the pitch guy ends up getting the football, there's usually only one defender left to make the tackle. If that guy doesn't get him down, he's gone. And that's what you just saw in that play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Silver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
They'll try to run for it. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Using his legs, it's Ellison. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. And the Blue Hens can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. Got his man in the middle. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Blue Hens have pushed it inside the 20. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Here comes the heat. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. That's the end of the period. Liberty is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. And the Blue Hens had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now it's second and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can... off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
From the gun, the running back has it. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Flames with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's in open space downfield. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. To the ground with the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Flames line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Looking for space, it's Ellison. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Guys, let's chat for just a moment about Delaware. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars, and now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Blue Hens want to move quickly.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, 4th down, in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Fires to the wideout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Looking for a crease, it's Blue. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. And the Flames in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on! And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Liberty! Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. They'll run the screen. Got room at the 35. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Blue Hens will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Across the 25, he's got room. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. The give out of the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Blue Hens pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work with the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Quarterback adapting. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And he makes the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Here comes the option. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable 1st half of football so far today in Lynchburg.
The Flames will kick it away to start the 2nd half. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Ellison. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Liberty takes over and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Some misdirection with the counter. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Got it behind the line. It's Dickens. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give is to Williams. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Houck. The throw. Makes the grab. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Flames have their offense in high gear. The give to the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. Goes to the option. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. They'll send out the kicker here. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. And the Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Deep shot for the end zone. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. The Blue Hens lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got his man.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage, too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, we'll take that drill all day.
And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. the field goal unit. He's going to try to knock one through from 4. Oh, they block it. And they scoop it up. And that is the final play of the quarter. And, guys, Liberty has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. On the run, it's Blue. Oh, he's got some space. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Flames just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll ride the hot hand. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles and got him on the ground.
They stop him again, and not only that, they've made this 4th down that much harder. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely center cut. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20 to 14. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Quarterback may change this route. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the quarterback gets hit again. You already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're
Lost one deep down the right side. Makes the grab, he's got him 1st down. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the 1st down.
Man, does that sting. Defensively, you get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. And they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
The give from the gun. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. The Blue Hens in the hurry-up. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. And the Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Delaware! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long... They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to throw, it's Hout. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, no mystery here. 3rd in California late in the game. Defense knows they're going to throw it, so they're going to have a lot of guys back in zone coverage, and these guys up front are going to be pinning their ears back. Quarterback better have the clock going off his head.
Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Handoff from the shotgun. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It is perfect. And it gives them a little breathing room, now up 24-20.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking to throw, it's Hout. Snagged in the middle, it's Henderson.
I love the decision-making by the quarterback here. You're trailing. It's a 2-minute situation. You're not just throwing to receivers, but you're trying to find matchups that your tight end can take advantage of. With his athleticism, he's a big weapon for you in this 2-minute situation.
Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rushes on him. He's going to run it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Henderson. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. And the Flames are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up 4th down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out and watch.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
Leaves it with the running back. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.